It is your feel-good breakfast show this morning on Sunrise at Sea, and I'm back again as we talk body art and modification. My name is Shiva, and you're just in time for your wellness, lifestyle, and beauty segment. We are back again with the man himself, Sizzy, who convinced me how tattoos, are expression of journey. I've told him nothing. I'm not getting a tattoo. But anyway, in this particular segment, we're actually going to be going process by process of how one can actually get a body modification or body art. But today we're not looking at piercings, we're actually going to be looking at a body tattoo, which people, well, Sizzy called it a tat. I don't know what that means, but yes, that is according to him. Good morning, Sizzy. How are you this morning?
Good morning too. I'm all good.
I'm very
Ready
excited.
for you.
I don't know, I'm a bit excited, I'm a bit nervous, but anyway. So why tattooing business anyway?
You know, the feeling of knowing you have people out there walking with your artwork on them.
But they're not carrying you, they're carrying the artwork.
But that's part of me. That means I'm part of their life. Even if I die today, my legacy still lives on.
So that is the easiest way of leaving your legacy behind. So I need to understand. So when a client walks into this place, for example, okay, I might change my mind along the way and have a tattoo. So I've walked into this place and saying, Sizzy, I want a tattoo. What do I need to put into consideration? Do I look at the kind of design I need? Do I need to look at my skin color? Well, I am a black beauty, but I would want a tattoo that is silk. So I maybe say, I want red, would that work? So what do I need to put into consideration?
Well, getting a tattoo, well, to some people, they still do the thing of you just wake up and I want a tattoo. You just walk in and but I always advise,
they can be that confused.
Yeah, I always advise, take your time. Like, ask yourself, why do I want a tattoo? Then once you have that answer, then what tattoo should you get? You get, like, do your research. You don't have to come to me and I do everything for you. You can do your research. Even if you don't get the artwork, you come when you at least know this is what I want. And when I ask you why this, you already have, that way you can never get tired of your tattoo. But the thing of just waking up into a tattoo shop, you come in, we receive you, I want a tat, we'll advise you to first take your time and think it through. But there are people you cannot convince. They want.
Yeah. So are there forms of tattoos? Because I'm very aware that there's the temporary and then there's the permanent. So how do you go about both of them?
Personally, I hate temporary tattoos.
You hate temporary tattoos. So the ones you have in your body, are they temporary?
Let me cut you short. There's nothing like temporary tattoo.
Okay.
A tattoo is meant to be permanent.
Okay.
If it's temporary, that's henna, stickers. The term tattoo means something permanent on the skin.
On the skin.
Yeah, on your body.
Okay.
So temporary, we say temporary tattoos.
But it's not there.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to a permanent tattoo, what is the procedure? What kind of procedure does someone go through?
Well, once you know what you want, you've settled to that and you've come to peace with what you want. So once you've settled on the design, you come, we get the design. If you don't have, we create something for you or we get for you a design. Then we make a stencil. We book you in, give you a day, time, then we make a stencil. If we design for you, let's assume it's a custom design. You tell us this is what I want, we draw it for you. When you approve, we do a stencil. Or when you come with your own design, we do a stencil. A stencil helps us transfer that artwork from the paper to the body.
Okay.
Then from there, that's where the machines come now and
the machine
pre-draw using the machines. Yeah.
So are there disadvantages related to getting some of this body modification? What is the worst that could happen?
The worst that could happen is you get a portrait of your hubby or a portrait of your wife and you divorce. Then you end up making the portrait a zombie. So that's the worst. But yeah, there are cases, if you're not careful of where you're getting your tattoo from, there's some after effects. Because there's some people that reuse their needles, they reuse their supplies, their equipment, which is not good. There are certain things that every client is supposed to get new. Yeah, like every tattoo should get a certain set of certain things.
Okay.
So some people, we try and cut the expenses so that, So we cut the expenses and we use the things, boil them and all that, but they're after effects.
Okay.
Yeah, like you get a touch, it ends up being a wound. There's a guy who came here with a tattoo that had turned to a rotten wound. Yeah, so that all goes to, we use hygiene. Let me say hygiene. So yeah, you really have to be conscious with where you're getting your tattoo from.
I need to understand the tattoos on your body. Why did you get them? You as
Well,
an individual.
my tattoos, I believe my body is my journal. So my tattoos is basically my stories. When I go through hardship or when something nice happens, you know, like something that I feel like, yeah, it's worth being marked on my
You
skin.
like, let me go on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the best way with body art. You can never get tired of your tattoo. But this thing of like, you just wake up one day and you want, or you see someone with a certain tattoo, you like the style, or you like it, you come. That's what such tattoos with time, that's when you end up covering them. I call them wrong choices. You make a choice that is wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not wrong getting a tattoo, but at least have some reason behind it, or let it have a meaning for you.
So in other words, you're trying to say, if someone walked into this place, or even when you're advising someone who is getting body modification, they need to have a reason. What if their reason is Kayola? Everyone is doing it, so I'm going to do it.
At the end of the day, we cannot refuse doing the tattoo for you, but we do advise
that you have a reason.
Yeah, me as an artist, I'll try and change your mind. You get the tattoo, but at least get something that, you know, you get attached to.
Yes.
Yeah, that way, even when someone you know, like discriminates you because of your tattoo, you have something. You know, there's something that tells you at least this got me out of a dark place, you know?
Yes.
Oh, this reminds me of this and that, you know? You cannot get tired of it.
So let me ask a very important question. When it comes to body modifications, and I will say this because I know I have met people along the way, along my journey, along my career, and they'll tell you, body piercings or body tattoos or body modifications, pain at these places, however they don't pain at these places. So on the body, which ones are the most sensitive parts when it comes to body modifications?
Well, piercings are painful. That's the thing.
There is no way around it.
That one.
Do you make your clients to sleep?
No. That's the beauty of it. You have to feel it. You have to feel it. So, you know.
I don't see any beauty in that, but okay.
Yeah, so piercings they're painful. It's just like not even injection, because piercing, a needle goes through. Yeah, for tattoos, the needle just taps your skin, just packs the ink under the first layer of your skin. Yeah, so yeah, it's painful, but not as painful as piercing. And for tattoos, there are parts here that are painful and there are parts that are not painful. Like for example, the more fleshy the place, the less painful it is. But again, there's some places that are fleshy, but they are sensitive.
Yes.
They are always covered, you know.
So such as the
thighs, the inner arm.
Okay.
Those ones are they are painful as much as they are fleshy.
Okay.
Then the closer it is to the bone, the more painful it is.
Why would anyone want to go through such a procedure? Eh? And
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of it.
The beauty of so someone walks in, they tell you, I've been through a tough situation, I would like to get a tattoo to represent that. So you've already been through a tough situation. You're getting a tattoo to represent that tough situation, but you're also going through pain.
But now this pain is not worse than what you are going through. Emotional pain is something else. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So as we round up this conversation in regard to body piercings, what would you tell someone watching this morning that is would like to get a tattoo, but there is so much stigma around it? What would you tell them?
What I always tell people is, don't do something because other people are doing it.
Don't go with the flow.
Don't go with the flow. And don't go by peer pressure. No. Take your time. First, figure out what you want to get and where you want to get it. Take your time. Yeah. Do your research on where to get it from.
Yes.
You can visit different places, tattoo studios. You can visit different tattoo studios and look at their work and how they do their work, then you can make a decision out of your research.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Susie. This was Susie this morning talking to us about body art and modifications. All over, where can people find you when they want to locate you?
We are at Equatorial Mall in Kampala. Yeah, level 3, room 334.
Yes.
Black
But
Inks.
a word of advice: when you decide to walk into this place and you don't have a reason, they will just have a reason as to why you want to have a body.
No, we won't chase you.
But also, I think that it is very important, in my perspective, it is very important for people that are watching me out there to say, if you choose to have your body modified, if you choose to have body art engraved on your body, it is important that you understand why you're doing it. Are you doing it because someone else has done it? Are you doing it because it is swag? Does your culture, accept that? Does your religion accept that? Are you willing to live with the consequences that come along that? It is also very important that you get to understand your skin type, because for very many ladies out there, we have very sensitive skins. So also, you might also want to consider where you want to place the tattoo, what type of design you even want to have, because also different symbols carry different meanings attached to them. Well, I do hope that you were able to pick a thing or two. I, for one, I have changed my mind about having a tattoo. I'm not sure I want to go through that pain. However, the conversation does continue on our Twitter platform, and of course, you can go to @CTV Uganda and head on to my own platform, and that is @Shivan Auma90. Otherwise, we still do have an amazing show lined up for you this morning. So keep watching Sunrise at Sea.